So what happens when you play a Jarvan into 4 champions without a dash?
I kind of like it. He's going to go for the Gragas instead.
I was so excited. This is also great, but it's not as great, Veldas.
I feel like it definitely fits in with what they've got going. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes as we are hopping onto the Rift for game number 1. Nongshim up against Gen G. And Gory. See him floating by there. He's been doing really well. Obviously, 4 POG votes, or wins rather, so far. We'll see if he can stack up any more tonight. I think this is definitely a huge test for Nongshim. As we mentioned, the schedules have been a little bit easier for Nongshim in terms of their 3-0 victories so far. But if they could get some extra wins here, even 1 win against Gen G, would be really cool to see.
Ruler is one of the carries that turns Kalista into just any all-time carry, not just an early game laning carry, which is terrifying to say the least.
Oh, they're engaging, by the way. The aftershock comes in here. The stun will land onto Ruler. They're looking for first blood, and Peanut will flash bear slap him to death. Gets it down. At least Clid comes down to the bottom side for a little bit of cleanup. That's a nice first blood going the way of Nongshim. Oh, Kellen's the one engaging, which is pretty unfortunate for him. We'll see how much Clid wants to go for here. He's looking for the Varus. Teleport comes in, but the Varus is dead anyway. This is Rich looking for the flash stun. He's able to land it, but it's Diana, and her mobility should be able to get her to safety as Rich is going way too deep here. Really extending, especially with BDD coming down the river. No real way that you're going to get that and get out, and he didn't even get it. So just not the best look there as Gen G will capitalize, and now Peanut can't even go for this objective, and Rascal might just solo him as the kick comes in, the Q follow-up. And maybe now with the TP, Peanut can survive. Looks like he should be for now. Gory is on the hunt as well, but realizes, well, I'm not going to cast the Lease in, so he can just turn around and try to get this objective at least.
And it's a forced cross-map player from Nongshim as... Oh, is Harold gonna... I was about to say, BDD trying to go for harassment here. Peanut low.
Oh, man. Well, at least Peanut got the objective, but I can't see him getting out of this one. Even as Udyr, he will be taken down. Flash about 10 seconds away. We'll see if Rich can try to turn it around as... Not going to be seen here, but now he gets kicked up against the wall. And remember, Clid is 2-0 already. Rich trying to trade it back, looking for that kill. Is not going to be able to land it, and Clid will easily clean up the kill. And
the problem is that as Nongshim, you maybe like, this is where you'd feel, maybe we can dive Rascal. But it's a Lee Sin with Flash, with Ultimate, with Teleport on BDD available. And that just means you can't do anything as Peanut.
Yeah, he gets kidnapped here by BDD, as now Clid was thinking about it. He's not going to flash for that one. They say, well, we can just get Rich instead, and we won't have to use our summoners. He is going to ult over the wall, but Clid can do even better than that as he dashes over, and he hits his 4th kill of the game. This stalwart defense that Gen G have set up. Rascal a little bit out of position, but he's Lee Sin. Should be totally fine. Like how Gen G have moved this over, and now we're just engaging as in goes BDD alone, and he has to try to flash away the cask a little bit late, but here comes Clid trying to do that damage, and the front line not 100% there for Gen G. They're still going forward though as Ruler is jumping into 4 enemy members, but do they still have the damage? Yes, they do, but here comes Rich coming in with a double kill, and it's such a close fight at the end of it all as Clid is still looking for enemies, but Rich, in such a broken down skirmish, has found so much value on this Viego, and he's looking to get the ace here, takes it down, gets the shutdown, 800 gold, and immediately Nongshim may have found a way back in the game.
Gore Drinker and the Strike Breaker on the set. We also have Ruler hitting his 2-item spike, which is like when Kalista is really, really impressive. Lockadon as well. You need to win this fight.
This is the time.
Everything is aligned here.
Yeah. Yet, Nongshim are not going to back down from a fight. That's a really nice engage, but again, it's onto Rascal. Good cast, but where's the damage? Diana gets it in. BDD this time around is frontlining so well as he's able to haymak the front line after they do get the kill onto Kellen. And this time, it is much more controlled and a much better follow-up engage from Gen G. Nongshim, they get in there, they're confident, but Gen G take the win in the fight.
Keep making plays, but
yeah,
it is a comfortable position for Gen G.
All right, well, Rich actually walks back into this one, trying to go 1v2. Now he's got Peanut around with him as he tries to ultimate away. He's got so much sustain, it's ridiculous. Nobody can take him out. He's just been on the run for 20 seconds. Actually trying to trade it back, but he will finally go down. As Nongshim, you can see they weren't scoring. You can see he's looking for it. They need to get the poke damage done early. That's really where a lot of their power comes from. But so far, just doing minimal damage to Life, it looks like, who has taken some of it. Gory actually dragging that one a little bit short. As the damage is being done here, this is for Mountain Soul. Gen G are going for it. Big engage from BDD. This Mountain Soul will go the way of Nongshim, actually, as Rich is getting into the back line, trying to get on top of Ruler, but Ruler will survive at the end of it all. And it looks like the damage for Nongshim has run out just in time for Gen G to take this fight. Duck Dom is desperate, trying to prowl his claw away from that one. Not going to happen, as Peanut might be the one guy that does get away because he is Udyr.
But the top lane, just casually tanking turrets, pushing in with his buff. Gen G trying to rotate here, and it's starting to feel like all or nothing for Nongshim.
Rich is level 16, maybe he has the damage to make it happen. Oh no! Duck Dom's all alone, and he's going to be burst down right before the fight even begins. And I don't care how much sustain or damage this Viego has, it's never going to be enough at this position. Gen G are going to be able to clean up this game, see if they dive the fountain. But at this point, this one is over, as Ruler is looking for a bit more. You can see the crazy amount of sustain that he does have at this point in time. As they're thinking about it, are they going to dive? Well, they did for just a moment. 33 minutes, Gen G do take the victory here in game number 1 on the Korean desk. Is this normal? You know?
Dedication. And
to pick it up here.
I get it from a certain perspective in that the Karma is one of the strongest counters into Rumble, right? Like, she basically negates the champion. But I'm actually with a lot of people in that Karma is just generally really good. She's flexible, you can slot her into multiple lanes, she augments basically any team composition, allows you to get perma prio in whichever lane you slot her into. Should be no surprise if this actually does get locked in, considering how good Ruler has locked on that champion, and it will get locked in here. Maybe Senna, I think, who is still open. It's a possibility, but it's so unlikely that BDD picks up randomly the Azir there, so it feels like Nongshim is trying to be too smart. And I don't need him to be smart. I think they're really good, but they'll be missing a little bit. Rascal!
This is a 1v1. Rascal flashes the stun and makes it look oh so easy, as this time he doesn't even need a Diana to come up to the top side. He'll just take the solo kill himself.
And how much air potential Rascal has. Okay. And he went for the teleport into the lane, with Rascal also immediately teleporting with the Iron Spike whip.
That's the tilt-a-port right there. And he might just be dead. Oh, the flash away though. But, you know, I think Rascal's totally fine.
Yeah.
the jungler's nowhere near. You see Peanut is desperately trying to run over there, but okay. Actually, they're going to delay the back. I think there is a chance, actually. Although Rich has to play this so carefully. He's on vision. The Q does land as he goes in, and that is so close. But actually, Rascal will be punished in the very end, although it was quite close.
Yeah, they capitalize. And let's take a look at the solo kill, which in of itself, really good weaving in and out of these auto attacks. Proc the Conqueror.
I think I got him.
나라팔 있어.
I think he said he has flash.
I don't know if it was flash or freeze, but he's clearly not freezing, so.
Yeah, he said Gnar has flash because he had used his own.
Yeah.
And then we saw this extended bait, as you mentioned. Rich, incredibly high IQ. As now it might be Peanut who's caught. He doesn't have his flash. It is Udyr, though. Do they have the damage to catch up? And there it is. Slow and steady, you know, push of Gen G here on the map. As Peanut is just going to face check thinking he can get away with Flash and Karma and Udyr, and he is correct, although he did have to flash.
Flash and Karma and Udyr.
Yes, Udyr has Udyr, indeed.
Yes, he does. He's channeling his own spirits.
Got himself.
Yeah.
You know when he changes form and like the spirits kind of pop out with the skin. Looks cool. Gen.G are like, no, you may not have the Infernal Drake. Although, can they actually get to the pit on time? Peanut says, we just want the Drake, we don't care. And he will be able to pick that one up. Nice gnar into the wall, and that's a lot of damage coming out from the Azir as well. That'll be the Drake and the kill going the way of Nongshim here. Rich still on the chase. Although Ruler now looks like he's got some room to run with. He doesn't have much of a front line. He's flashing into 5 people. Knows that he has help from his team. Unfortunately, he's not able to get anyone. So Nongshim get the kill, they get the Drake and get out, and Ruler blows his flash.
Does force the flash of 2 people. I don't know if that's worth it, because he's the Kog'Maw, but that's currently how this game is looking. It can be a game where one of the 2 teams finds like a clean ace, and then they get the Baron and then generate the LCK. That means that the game is over. As Ruler.
What is going on here? Duckdom just took his life away. Here comes the passive and the Lee Sin. And now maybe Rascal has overstepped his bounds. The kick, though, is good. And he is Lee Sin, so he's able to get out of there. But let's take another look at this Prowler Claw assassination from the Varus.
Really well done by Duckdom. Found a really important kill, and that's the value of Ruler not having flash, right? A great punish comes through. Duckdom have to invest his own flash, and this doesn't directly set up.
Again, this Udyr is so annoying. Looks like Gen.G just want to wait for BDD maybe on the flank here.
Flank 2, Electric Boogaloo, BDD.
Yeah, let's see what he's got. He's able to dodge the damage, and this will push them away, but Peanut's still there, but not able to get that spike down. And now we got the set coming on in as Kellen will be caught, and the Diana catch on a Duckdom is huge. You mentioned that flash as Rascal dives in and Gory dives out. So he's able to survive at the end of this one, but man, Duckdom got assassinated big time by so many of the threats here on Gen.G, and now they're looking for more.
And I hate to sound like a broken record, but it does go back to a Varus without any peel, with just Kiteback available into such a heavy dive composition is always going to have a hard time.
Definitely a big question here as the Teams of Corruption come in, but BDD has found a really nice angle. Can Gory get out of this one? He's got a Karma and a flash, and he's Azir, but in he goes. Clint trying to get the assassination. They cannot get on top of Gory, as the Azir will live, and the front line of Gen.G is being poked away, but Ruler trying to get the damage done. Look at the confidence he's got now, as a lot of the members of Nongshim have been forced to back away.
Soul!
Yeah, the Soul is coming in. Rich trying to get that kill, and he will be able to pick it up, and unfortunately Ruler can't do it all alone, and that will be the Ocean Soul going the way of Nongshim here. So now teleport is coming in from BDD. They're looking for Ruler. And now Nongshim might be looking for a bit more, although do they know about BDD is the question behind them, or do Gen.G even want to engage here? Perhaps if they can get on top of Duckdom, they would like to. As Rich with the Mega Gnar, he's looking for a little bit more. He's still chasing him down as the flash came in from Duckdom, looking for the kill onto life. But he's actually been able to get away from this point on. Peanut also on the top side having a little skirmish with Clid as Ruler is being slowed down. He has to QSS and he's probably going to have to flash, but it does not matter as Peanut will come in and get the assassination down. It looks like Nongshim have just taken way too much on this map right now. So many kills. And the Ocean Soul after all of that fighting.
Game's not over yet, Valdez. There's a Kog'Maw on the Rift,
Yep.
so it's not done and dusted until it is, especially knowing Gen.G, but Nongshim putting himself in prime position to take it to a 3rd game here, and yet again solidifying really their position as one of the strongest looking teams in the LCK at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, if you can challenge Gen.G like this, I mean, you can challenge pretty much any team here in the LCK. So, real props to them. They're getting a lot of value here on the Baron push. Peanut is being a very nice front line as BDD will engage. He's looking for Duckdom. Duckdom doesn't have his blast, but it doesn't matter. The damage is zoned away from the side of Gen.G, and Nongshim will continue on the push. They want more, it looks like, than just the 2 inhibitors.
The composition from Nongshim, when they're in this position, is so hard to deal with. Ruling trying to move forward, has the quick play to finish now.
The damage from Gory is just way too much. The amount of poke he has is insane. And look at all these cannon minions, there's 6 of them. Just shooting the turret. And now we've got a front to back, but immediately life is gonna go down. Ruler is still alive, but it doesn't seem to matter. Gory goes in, he's got insane damage. And he's actually not even gonna die. They're trying to fight front to back here. Peanut is getting pretty low. Ruler, can he do it? 1v3, a lot of the damage of Nongshim is gone. They're still trying to get onto this Nexus, but I'm not sure that they can. Rich here, he's really the only hope, and he's got a lot of support. And it looks like they may just have the damage to do it. Ruler has to engage. They need to fight right now to try to stop it, but Rich will get that last hit onto the Nexus. It was close.
But the LCK right now, I still think their early laning phase, it needs to be improved if they actually want to be one of the top dogs. But their mid-game team fighting, the consistency that Gory has provided them in the mid lane, and just the sheer amount of dare on Dokdam and Kalin in particular, where they're just like, oh, you're dead. Alright, proudest call, you're gone, buddy. I don't think a lot of players will make that play, and it's one of the reasons why we're so excited about Dokdam and Kalin, even though, to me, I think Gory was... Karma Tristana is not a lane that I get really excited about, but I wasn't super excited about the Varus and the Karma. And it is a lane that, especially into a Kench lane, can get a lot of easy prio. Both Tristana and Karma are able to shove incredibly well. And one nice thing about the Tristana is that Kalin, like last game, can roam around the map, and if Brutal and Life follow, or just Life follows, a Tristana on the turret alone can single-handedly win games, as there is the inevitable Gnar R5 pick coming through. Clint is going to be piloting the Volibear as he has so often done, and this topside for Gen G is so strong in skirmishes. Topside brawl here, Valdez.
Well, let's see how it goes. We're jumping into the final game of the night, Game 3 between Nongshim and Gen G. Going head-to-head here to continue a streak. Whoever does win this series, they will continue their current series streak. They're 3-0. One of these teams will end tonight at 4-0. And has he used his dash is really the question. They're not even going to give him the time to answer. Rascal will pick up the first blood, a level 3 gank, skipping the Gromp and the Krugs to make that happen. But now the TP is coming in, and Clit is running straight at Peanut, so now they're looking to actually punish the guy who doesn't have his flash. That's a really awesome follow-up there from Nongshim, as Rascal is getting some nice poke down, but, they first picked the Renekton, and now they're playing against it, or around it, rather, as a big rotation is coming in from Gen G. This is, I said big, but actually it's pretty massive, as this is totally unseen. The teleport will come in. But that is still a really big wave that's coming in. Kellen gets pretty low. They're going to take him out. Clid, easy devour into save. And that's just going to be a nice rotation. And they get the teleport out of Gory.
But I do got to say, the laning prowess is just continuously being punished and shown by Gen G. I say that as Rascal might be overextended here.
All right, let's see. The Mega Gnar is a little bit away. Rich not really able to land a stun right now. And he flashes in, and he still doesn't get it. Rascal on the run. He's quite low. But with the Mega Gnar is able to gain some health. We'll see if this one can land. The answer is no. Rascal still on the run here, but kind of cornered. He's not going to be able to get the execute. And, nice ultimate, and actually flashes the wall, but with the follow-up flash from Peanut, Can he actually get it? Hop over the wall. That chase is still going on as we got a dive in the bottom side. As Ruler will survive, actually, for now, and Kellen will be taken out.
No!
And Rascal gets away.
No!
He did it. He ran the gauntlet, and he made it happen. And Dokdam is still here. Life is looking for the solo kill. But actually, Clit's going to deny. Okay, he flashed straight into the arrow. Not sure about that one, Dokdam, but I know it was a high-pressure situation. And now BDD says, yeah, nice chase, guys, but I'll just end your life.
It went from great to disaster in a matter of seconds, Valdez. Oh, it was such a nice game up until this point, but Gen G just winning everywhere at the same time, everything. Oh my god,
Yeah.
the fact that Rascal stays alive there. I thought when he tanked that extra turret shot, right, just before he turned back, I'm like, I guess this is it. And then also the bot lane died for the second time. Yeah, this game is going from being kind of okay to being real bad real quickly. Just Gen G, can't you always draft like this? Can you always draft early game?
Yeah.
Play proactive?
They look so good doing it. And, I mean, I don't know, like,
Knowing the outcome.
that shot, that's the one where it's like, okay, Rascal's
Okay, he's dead. He's gonna stall.
It's
So
gonna
he's
happen
dead.
eventually.
And then you have the spear, and you're like, oh, okay. Rich doesn't have slice and dice, tries the position. There
This
we
was
go.
cute.
This was really cute, you know. Then he
Peanut
tries
follow
to-
flash. Oh, okay, he's
he
dead.
hides.
Wait.
No. Okay, but it's in Italy.
Yeah,
It's
surely. I mean, they just got the passive speed up through the brush. No, the boomerangs counteract that. He actually gets away.
오, 살았죠. 니달리 너프.
I lived. Nidalee no flash. And that's it. That's all he's got to say. Alongside of a very excited noise. Helen tried to assassinate Ruler there. He's angry. You could feel it.
Understandably so, but against Kench, there's nothing you can do. And then life.
He is
with-
eternal. Watch this flash.
Yeah, I know. It's oh no. There was a dive, what, like level 3? And it's been basically non-stop action since then. BDD!
Okay, BDD gets range, and he says, you can't out-Azir me, although Gory lives! And he does actually help with the kill, but now Duckdom is all slowed up, and he's wishing he had the Kench on his team, but unfortunately, that's life with the Kench. Peanut is going to survive, funnily enough, and the rest of them will be able to get out scot-free. Here comes Roller, looking for a little snipe, a chain of corruption. But, nope, they're just going to back away. That's going to be a turret. Gen Z really accelerating things here in the mid lane.
That reliable engage besides people running in. But then when they do get ahead, and this is normally hypothetical, but in this scenario you can actually see that in real
Okay.
time. Strong!
Nongsim are angry. Again, we have Kent and Ruler's going to flash away, but now the Tristana's going in and the Azir goes in as well. And look at BDD getting incredibly low. Nongsim may have found an angle here. Peanut is just an assassin on the Nidalee. He's able to dodge so many skill shots, but best item in the game. He's gonna live. Will they be able to get anything else here is the question. That's a big fight for Nongsim, especially right before this Infernal Drake. They're making it interesting now. A little bit in a better spot here. BDD's been hanging around this brush for like 2 minutes. He really wants to make something happen there. And, you know, something might happen. Maybe not what he was expecting. As Dominus comes in, and the follow-up TP as you see BDD try to take down Peanut, and the TP is wasted. Rascal's there, he's like, okay, I guess I'll clear the wave. That does nothing. Nice little pick for Nongsim yet again. Here we go. Yep, Soul Fight's coming in. There's no Baron trade here. Nongsim are fighting for the dragon. And that's it. They're going in right away. That is a massive scatter the weak over the wall. Nongsim had no vision up there, but Peanut will survive it. Look at that Emperor survival. Where's the follow-up? Nobody's able to get in there. The Gnar from Rascal totally whips, but it at least gets the stopwatch out of Duckdom. As a nice spear does come in at least, but I think that Gen Z have done enough to win this one. They're trying to get more kills so they can absolutely secure the dragon. And I think they will eventually. The boomerang comes in as Rich trying to get on top of Ruler. He takes him out. As now Kent is like, wait, I guess we can get Rich, but we lost our AD carry. At the end of the day, a crazy extended team fight here, but it's still the ace, and it still is Infernal Soul for Gen G.
And just let him engage into you is what Gen G is deciding. I really like that. I think that you have a great counter engage here. Might be the final play here for Nongsim.
All right, let's see it. The Baron looks like it's going to be secured. That's going to be a miss on the scout of the week. Here comes Gory, and he gets a 4-man knockup. But again, the follow-up is non-existent. Nobody can enter the fight after that. And with the Baron and 2 kills, Gen G are pushing in. And they're looking pretty good to win this one now.
Gen G might have done it. Well, thus they might have really gotten to the point where, like, okay, Genji, this is a good position for you to be in. Nongshim fighting till the very end, even there trying to go and find a big play. And again, I am super impressed with what Nongshim has shown us here today in terms of the longevity, the creativity,
tenacity.
The tenacity, and just Gory's play overall. But in his final game, Genji's early game lead that they were able to find wasn't just too strong, and they're running down the base.
Ruler, he's trying to get in there, but you know, he got pretty low himself. But he will survive at the end of it all. And I'm not sure that, oh, they're not going to end it. They're not ending it. It's not happening just yet. The game is not over. They still have Baron for 2 minutes. Peanut's still chasing. Still looking. You know, one spear. Maybe Ruler goes down. It's not going to happen. Peanut, oh, okay. Well, at least he's going to be able to get out of there. Very nicely done. But they're still on the chase here somehow. Spears coming out. Rich is over the wall. Takes a third of his health, and maybe they have overextended a big... Okay. Well, nice try, guys. Very tenacious. I like it. I like the effort you're showing. Can they? I mean, no. They're just not giving up. This team is great.
I love Nongshim.
They're like, fight us, you won't. Genji, they're continuing to push. I mean, we're so late in the game now, 33, 34 minutes in, that Gory still has 25 seconds on his death timer. Duck Dom still very scary, though, and we have Spears coming out again and again. Can they actually make it happen? The flash comes out. Meganar now is coming in.
What?
And, yeah, the Nidalee just gets melted. That is going to do it. Nice try, Nongshim, but Genji are the better team on today. And they will take the 2-1 victory, as now they're just playing with their food. What is that damage? That is just disgusting coming out from them. As Ruler, he's burning down, but he doesn't care. Rascal looking for more. Okay, finally they got Ruler. Now Nongshim can rest peacefully here. That's going to be the 2-1 in the victory. He does have a lot of early game damage. You can see there by the lighter, the lighter damage bar.
He also has percentage health damage, both from. I get it. I get.
No, I mean Rascal. Yeah, I mean, he's. I think.
네, 전승을 달리는 1, 2위 팀들의 대결이었는데요. 젠지가 풀세트 끝에 농심에게 시즌 첫 번째 패배를 안겨줬고요. 연승과 함께 단독 1위를 지켜냈습니다. 오늘 승리해주어 클리드 선수, 라스칼 선수 만나볼게요. 승리 축하드립니다.
For the POG interview. Congratulations.
숨막히는 승부였는데
It was a
결국에는
very
1위 자리를
intense series,
지켜냈고
but
또
you guys are
연승까지
remaining on top
지켜냈습니다.
of the
이긴 두 세트
LCK.
그리고 진 한 세트 돌아보면 좀 어떤 점을
In
느꼈나요?
retrospect, how are you feeling about today's
이기고
series?
있는 와중에도 좀 실수가 좀
Even when
있었고
we were
지는
winning, we made
와중에도 실수가 있었기 때문에
mistakes.
졌다고
And even when we
생각을
were
해서
losing, we made
매판
mistakes.
매판마다 그런
So
점에서
I
잘해보자라고
think we have to
생각한 것
focus
같아요.
on this
특히나
issue,
마지막
and we were
세트
able to
실수를
kind of
내지
cope with
않아야겠다는
the
마음이 컸을
situation.
것 같습니다. 그리고 라스칼 선수도
And Rascal,
혼내주겠다는 켈린
You said
선수에게
you
시즌
want to
첫
teach
패배를
Kellen a
안겨줬어요.
lesson,
소감
and you did
들어볼게요.
pull that off. How are you
네.
feeling?
좀 2대1로 이기면 이렇게 좋진 않은데
I'm not
아까
really
이 경기
this happy,
걔네가
you know,
그
winning
형제가
2-1.
이기고 나서 저한테 갑자기
But
화내서
after Kellen won game 2, Kellen was like, Rascal, cut.
안 되겠다.
So I was like,
무조건
oh,
3등
this
이기고
boy
나도
is so
복수해야겠다.
spoiled. So I really wanted to
그래서
get my
이겨서 너무 좋고
revenge.
한마디
So I'm
해도 될까요?
so
네,
happy.
한마디
Can I
해주시죠.
send him a message? I just want to say, Kellen, cut.
알겠습니다. 상당히 좀 켈린 선수도 자극을 받았을 것 같은데
A bit of a
이렇게
back and
순위
forth
싸움을
message
이어가기
from
위해서는
between the
굉장히
players,
중요했던
and
경기였는데 결국에
I think
승리를
today was a
가져왔습니다.
very
오늘
significant
농심을 상대로
game
젠지에
and a
어떤
series
점이
for
잘 통했던 걸까요?
Genji.
클리드 선수?
What was the focal point
저희가
to
항상 레드 진영을
that
선택하긴
brought
하는데
victory
그런
to
점에
Genji
있어서도 좀
today?
진영에
I think the fact that we
있어서
always,
밝게
you
잘
know,
플레이했던 것 같고
took red side
저희
was really on
이겼을 때
point. You know, we were
경기마다
able to
피익의
play
장점을 좀
accordingly
잘 살려서 했던
to
것 같아요.
according to our side,
조합 장점을 잘
and we were
살린
able
것
to
같다라고
play
얘기를
around our comp
해주셨는데
as well.
사실 이 진영 선택에 대해서 더 얘기를 해보고
Yeah,
싶은
tell us
부분이
about your
실용적
side
레드 진영을
selection.
선택했단
You
말이에요.
guys
다른
played
팀들과는
and
상당히 다른 특이한
decided
선택을
to
하고
play red
있는데
side for
선수들이
7
레드
games in a
진영의
row.
장점을 좀 크게 느끼고
Something
있나요,
that
라스칼
only
선수?
Genji does here.
저희는 어쨌든 지금 지금까지 레드 진영으로 솔직히 4연승 했잖아요.
We were on a
그래서
winning
저는
streak on the red
긍정적이게
side
생각을 할 수밖에 없는
for
것
4
같아요.
games in a row. So yeah, that's I think that's pretty positive. So we are sticking
자,
to it.
그리고 클리드 선수는 서머 처음으로
And Clid,
다이애나로 POG를
You are the
받았습니다.
first player to win POG on Diana, and Cloud Templar said and claimed Diana is very similar to Amumu. Do you agree or disagree?
저는 일단 아무무를 플레이한 적이
I have
별로
never
없어서 잘 모르겠는데
barely played Amumu, so
저도 솔직히
I have no idea.
이번
but
거는 원래 다 동의해드리는데 동의하기가
Usually,
좀 어려운
I
것
agree
같아요.
with the commentators,
그럼
but I
반대하시는
can't
입장이네요.
really agree with him this time
자, 그리고
around.
1세트 이후에 2세트에는 볼리베어가 열렸기
And
때문에 또 클리드 선수의
Volibear was
전승
let
카드인 만큼
through in game
가져가지
2,
않을까
so we were
싶었습니다. 그런데
expecting
또다시
you
다이애나를
to lock it in.
가져갔어요.
However,
이유가
you
뭘까요?
decided to play another
첫 번째
Diana game.
경기에서 일단 이긴 영향도 있었고 그리고 그런 조합으로
First off,
했었을
we
때
won
좀 경기력
with
같은 게
Diana in game
괜찮기도
1, and
했기
we had some
때문에
good
아마
performance with that
지속적으로
champion,
선택했던 것
so we wanted to repeat
해도
that.
괜찮을 것 같다는
네네.
생각이 계속 들었군요. 알겠습니다. 자, 그리고 이어서 2세트에는 농심이
In addition to
BDD
that,
선수를 상대로 아지르를 픽하는
Dongshim
과감한
actually
모습을
played
보여주기도
Azir
했는데요.
up against
이때
BDD,
BDD
a
선수의
very
반응은
bold
어땠나요,
decision.
라스칼
What did
선수?
BDD react to that?
사실 뭐 두 번째 판보다는 세 번째 판의 상대가 먼저
Especially in game
선픽했을
3
때
when they blind picked
고성이는 사실
Azir,
아지를
BDD
아지를 잘하기도 하고 상대도 너무
is a
잘해서
player who
일단
is really good at
내려가서도
Azir
방해도
and also good at
카드가
playing
많다고
against
그냥 되게
Azir, so he was
여유로운
feeling
모습 보여줬던 것
pretty
같아요.
comfortable about this Azir pick.
메이지 대 메이지 구도도
Speaking of
괜찮았다고
game
생각을
3,
하신
was
거죠?
he also feeling comfortable with AP
웨이지
versus AP
챔피언에 있어서
matchup?
잘하는 것도 있고 자신도
BDD
있다
is super
보니까
talented
믿고
in
맡기는 것 같아요.
the mage matchup,
그렇습니다.
so we
오늘 또
trusted him.
톡톡히 아지르에게 응징을 해주는 모습도 있었습니다. 그리고 라스칼 선수는 5연속
Rascal,
녹턴을 하다가 오늘은
you
3경기
have been playing
연속으로 상대팀이
5 straight
녹턴을
Nocturne games,
배나더라고요.
and then
좀
Dongsim
뱀될
decided
때마다
to take it
내심이
away from
행복했을
you.
것 같은데
I guess you were
기분이
pretty
어땠나요?
happy with that fence, right?
캐릭이 좋은데 좀
To be
재미가
honest,
없거든요.
Nocturne is good,
근데
but
오늘
it's not
리신
fun to
두판
play.
나랑 한판 할 수 있어서
But I
너무
got to play
행복했습니다.
Lee Sin and Nard today, so I was so happy.
나르로 슈퍼 셀프
And
세이브도
that
보여줬잖아요.
self
저희가 한
super
시간을
save
재보니까 약 45초
on Nard in
동안
game
추격전을
3
이어간 끝에
was a
결국에는
point that you
살아갔습니다.
survived
스스로도
about
살아갈 수 있을
45
거라고 예상하셨나요?
seconds.
근데 사실 처음부터 올 때부터
Did you calculate that?
살만하다고는 얘기했는데 중간에 죽을
I
것
mean,
같긴
when
했었거든요.
once I
근데
saw
그것도 잘
Nidalee
산 것
coming, I
같아요.
was like, yeah, I think I can
그럼
leave.
살았을 때
But there were
팀원의
some
반응이
risky
어땠나요?
moments,
재혁이가
but I
약간,
still
광영 너무
managed to
잘했다
leave.
해서
And Ruler
얘기해줘서
said, like,
너무 좋았고
Rascal, you
나머지
did
애들은
wonderful,
얘기 안
but
해주더라고요.
the rest of the players didn't really react.
아, 네, 뭐 제가
I mean, you know,
말을 해놨던 건데
I
알아서
already
한다,
told
잘한다
him,
해가지고
so
그냥
네.
I was like, yeah,
잘했으니까
he's doing
그냥
well.
믿고 맡기는 것 같아요.
That's how we
믿고
trust him.
네, 네.
알겠습니다. 자, 그리고 다음 상대는 리브
Your next
샌드박스인데요.
match will
이제
be
리브
up against
샌드박스까지
Leaf
꺾으면
Sandbox.
5연승을
And
이어갈 수
if you guys
있습니다.
manage
다음
to
경기
take them
어떻게
down, it's gonna
임할지
be
각오 들어볼게요.
5
먼저
straight
클리드
win
선수.
here in the
일단
LCK.
연승을 계속 꾸준히 이어가고 싶고요. 그리고
I want to
리브
continue the winning
샌드박스가
streak,
일단 되게
and Leaf
저력
Sandbox
있고 잘하는
has
팀이라고
a huge
생각을
potential. I
해서
think they
아마도
are
잘-
really
이 남은
strong.
시간 동안 잘
I hope
준비해서
we can prepare
오늘보다 좀
with
더
the
좋은
remaining time
경기력으로
and
돌아올
come
수
back
있도록
stronger
하겠습니다.
than today's
이어서 라스칼
performance.
선수의 각오도 들어볼게요.
근데 저도 이번 리브
pretty
샌드박스가
same.
서머 들어오고
I
나서부터
think
되게 탑
starting from the
선수가
summer split, I think Leaf
폼이
Sandbox
좋다고 생각을 하고
their top
있거든요.
laner
그래서 저도 좋은 모습
is
보여드릴 수
ramping
있게
up. I
많이
think he's
노력해서
on form, so
좋은
I will
모습
do my best
보여드리겠습니다.
to
탑
put up a good
매치업도
show.
기대해 보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 승리
Once
축하드립니다.
again, congratulations
감사합니다.
on that win, and
네,
thank you for the
여기까지가 오늘
interview.
승리의
And
주역
I will pass
라스칼
it back to our
선수, 클리드
casters
선수
to wrap up
인터뷰였습니다.
today. Thank you.